that we will make it. Have no point to look back. We're going to attack. Let's get deep with that we will make it. Have no point to look back. We're going to attack. We will make it. Have no point to look back. We're going to attack. Let's get deep with that. We will make it. Have no point to look back. We're going to attack.
I find it hard for me to see the sign that one day we could cut all of our ties. But when I start to read between the lines, you make it feel so simple. I find it hard to keep to my own pace when the road ahead begins to fade. We try to keep our heads above the waves. You make break, you start to bend. You make it feel so simple.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today. Happy Sunday morning to you. Welcome back. Thank you so much for allowing me to take a week off. Well, for you guys, it was only a weekend. For me, it was actually 2 weeks. And I know you didn't allow me to do it, but still, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and coming back to the channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you to everybody that wished me a happy new year. Oh my gosh, I got spammed by messages and I loved it. Thank you so much for that. Anyway, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. I hope the weather is warmer by you than it is here by me. It's a little bit chilly. I might actually turn my heater back on here. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, welcome back. I'm so excited for this new year. We have so many exciting things coming up here soon. And I'm just bustling with excitement. I really truly am. But anyway, my time off was well spent. I spent some time, I told you guys that I was going to spend some time just kind of resetting a little bit. I felt like I was losing my motivation a little bit, and there's been some personal health things going on, and nothing too concerning or anything like that. But there's been some things going on in my life, and so I just kind of needed a little bit of a reset. And so I took the time to do a little bit of admin here on the channel, things that I wasn't really able to get to before. I took some time to just kind of relax. I played a lot of fun games on my new computer. You guys know I got a new computer for myself, so I was able to play some fun games on that. I was able to finish up a couple of projects that were just kind of personal projects, not really, channel project stuff. I was able to finish up a couple of things, and I just took the time to be me and to enjoy my space and enjoy myself and just kind of relax a little bit. So thank you guys again for being so supportive of me taking that time. I probably will try to take a little bit of time again here, probably in February, just because I've got some things going on here that I need to take care of, and so I might need another weekend to take care of that. But we'll get to that when we can. But today we are back for the new year, and what better way to celebrate the new year than by finishing up a project that we have been working on a little bit here and there over the course of the last year, and that's this Starfire project. The Starfire project started out as a whip for me. It was something that I was working on off camera just to kind of give myself something to do in here, give myself a little bit of some fun. And that's how it started. But then I bought some borders and some binding fabric, and I brought it back onto the channel. I brought it onto the channel so that you guys could see it and see how things were going. So the last time we worked on this project, gosh, I think that was in December. Maybe it was in November. I'm not sure. I don't remember now. But we were working on some borders. We're going to do a triple border on this one, which is not something I would normally do, but I really feel like with the fabrics that I chose for this particular project, the fabrics are so busy. That I think a triple border is really going to kind of calm the eye down a little bit and kind of be able to help you focus on things. So we're going to do a triple border. We did the 3.5 inch already. We're going to do another 2.5 inch in a nice bright red, and then we're going to do the same fabric that we did our 3.5 inch in. We're going to do that one in a 5.5 inch as well. So we went ahead and we prepped all of that last time we were here. We cut it all up. We got it all ironed up and ready to go, and now it's just a matter of sewing it on. So that's one of the things we're going to be doing today. The other thing that we're going to be doing today is we're going to be prepping a flange binding for this project. Now, obviously, we can't put the binding on the quilt just yet. It needs to go to the long arm first. But we can at least get the flange binding prepped. So if you guys have never worked with the flange binding before, I'm really excited to share this technique with you. It's something new for me. Now, I'm sure you guys probably already know how to do this, but if you don't, I'm excited to share it with you because I think it really brings new life to some of these projects, and I really just absolutely love it. I know some people have said that they do flange bindings on all of their quilts moving forward, and I think that that is awesome. I don't have that kind of time, but I do want to do a flange binding on this specific quilt because I think it's really going to help with this one, especially with all this black and red that we keep pulling into it. So I'm really excited for it. So that's what we're going to be working on today. Oh gosh, what do we have coming up this week? Let's see. We're going to be doing a whip work on progress Wednesdays, which I'm going to be switching our work in progress Wednesdays to cross stitching. We're going to start doing our cross stitching in our work in progress Wednesdays, most likely. I mean, we've been doing that a little bit here and there, and I'm really excited to show you a couple of new tools that I've added to my arsenal for Christmas and things like that. So we're going to be doing some cross stitching on Wednesday. And then what else have we got going on? My goodness. Let me see. Let me pop a note over here. So Saturday is our After Dark edition with Mama Joyce. We're going to be starting off the year. What better way to start off the year than with a friendship table runner? It's going to be so much fun. Sherlock Cheryl is hopefully going to be able to join us, weather permitting, of course, but we'll have to wait and see. So that's going to be on Saturday. And then, of course, Sunday we come back here again for another live stream. And then I have a second live stream next Sunday, next week with Katie over on Greenland Quilter, and we're just got a lot of fun things happening over the next couple of weeks. So make sure you guys keep an eye on the channel. I do try to put thumbnails into the channel so you guys can kind of plan out when we're doing things. I need to do a better job of actually like posting a calendar or something. That would be one thing that YouTube would be really amazing to see, is if each channel could have like their own calendar so people could just like see when things are being scheduled. That would be really helpful, because like we have one in the studio when we're doing things, but we don't have one that we can share. So I think that would be a lot of fun. So anyway, let me pop into chat first and say hello to everybody there. Welcome you all back to the channel officially. And then we are going to get started with our Starfire project here, which I'm really excited for. And thank you, Mr. Wizard, for making me some coffee, because I needed it this morning. Okay, so let me scroll up to the chat. The very first person in chat who was here at a tremendously early hour this morning was Sandra K. Good morning, Sandra K. She was here at 3:20 this morning. My goodness, girl, I hope you got some sleep. I hope you went back to sleep I got some sleep there because that's way too early to be on the channel. But good morning anyway. Thank you so much for being here. Brat46 is also here. Good morning, Brat46. It is so great to see you as well. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else is here. Susan, the quirky hand quilter, is also here. Good morning, Susan. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for being a member of the channel. I truly appreciate that. We have a great group of members here on this channel, a great group of subscribers as well. But thank you so much for being a member of the channel. The members only series, I'm so excited for it. The members only series will start back up again on the 19th. We're going to go every other Monday. 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and we're going to be working on our Blackberry Bramble project, which I'm so excited about. We've had it since October, and it's just been so exciting. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Looks like Rita is celebrating 3 months as being a member. Thank you so much, Rita, for celebrating 3 months. She says, thank you for such great inspirational ideas. Oh, thank you, Rita, for that. I appreciate that. And thank you for being a member of the channel as well. I really appreciate that. Let's see who else is here in chat. Carrie Leonard is here. Good morning, Carrie Leonard. Thank you so much for being here. Patty is also here. Good morning. Kathy, welcome back. Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for being here. As you guys know, Kathy is one of my moderators. I could not do this without my moderators. They are amazing. They help me out so much, and I just could not do this without them. So thank you so much, Kathy, for being a moderator. Happy New Year to you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had some good time off. I know you took some time off at the end of the year. And if you guys are not already, please go over and subscribe to Kathy's channel. You can do ! Kathy in chat to get a link to her channel. So make sure you go head over there to her stuff. It's so much fun to watch her channel. It's like a quilt retreat every time you go. It's just so much fun. I love watching her channel. I don't get to participate in chat very often, but I do try to watch as often as I can. And they just have such great conversations over there. And so much fun. So make sure you guys head over there and check that out. Let's see who else is in chat this morning. Katie Crafts, good morning to Katie. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Happy Sunday morning to you. I hope you're well. Let's see who else is here. Sylvia, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. I'm going to apologize in advance, guys. I have a little bit of a sniffle. My allergies have just been going haywire. This crazy weather, like it won't stay cold, it won't stay snowy, it just keeps getting hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. And so my allergies are just going crazy. So I do apologize if I have a little bit of a sniffle. I'm not sick or anything, it's just these stupid allergies. I can't keep up with them. I've tried everything, I've doubled, tripled my meds, it's not helping. So I just have to. Susan, welcome back to being a subscriber, or a member of the channel for 14 months. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you for upping your membership again. Fern King, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. Happy Sunday morning to you. I hope you're well. Let's see who else is here. Rita, of course, is here. Good morning, Rita. Thank you so much for being here. Who else do we have in chat? I know I saw a bunch of names before. Dawn, good morning. She says, I have missed this channel. Oh, Dawn, thank you so much for saying that. I truly appreciate it. I have missed you guys, too. I know it was only a week, but, well, for me, 2 weeks. For you guys, only a week. But I really, truly did miss it. I almost caved. Last week, I almost caved, and I almost turned the camera on just for the fun of it. And I didn't. I decided to stay true to my vacation and not do it, but I did. I truly did miss you guys. So thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate that. I have missed you guys also. But good morning. Welcome back. Scrolling through chat. My goodness, so many people in chat this morning. I love it. Thank you so much for being here. Patricia, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Good morning. You are also a member of our channel, so thank you very much for being a member of the channel. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Mary, good morning. Welcome back. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Lucas is in the house. Good morning, bud. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Lucas is also one of our moderators. He's the OG. He's our OG moderator, so if you guys have any questions about your thimbles, he is definitely the one to contact about that stuff. If you are new to the channel, brand new to the channel, a brand new subscriber, and you're in chat right now, make sure you let Lucas know because he can hook you up with some extra thimbles as well. Speaking of thimbles, I know that I owe a couple of thimble redemptions. I will get those out at the end of January. With everything kind of going on, I had to postpone those a little bit, so I will get all of the thimble redemptions out at the end of January. I have a running total, I have a running list of everything that I owe, and so you will get those at the end of January. So thank you guys for your patience on that. I truly appreciate that. But if you guys do have any questions about your thimbles, he is the one to ask, or the games in chat. He is definitely the one to ask. Good morning, Gladys. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you as well. Did not seem like it. Well, Rita, I appreciate that. Thank you very much for saying that. For you guys, it was really only just a weekend. Like, you guys probably didn't even notice that it was 2 weeks, but I did not do any during the week live streams during a 2 week time period. So that's why it was really a 2 week break for me. It was really just a one weekend for you guys, but it was actually 2 weeks for me. So that's why, yeah, it went by fast. It really did, but it was enjoyable and I truly appreciated it. So it gave me the opportunity to kind of reset on some things. So I really appreciated that. And it gave me a little bit more time to play with my new computer, which was a lot of fun. So I appreciated that as well. Patty, I think I said good morning to you already, but in case I didn't, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. Melanie, oh my gosh, I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you. Good morning, girl. How are you? I hope you are well. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. Lee, good morning. Thanks so much for being here again. Welcome back. He says, hi, everyone listening is working on a new project. Thanks so much, Lee. We took, Mr. Wizard and I took an opportunity while we were on I was on my 2 week break to check out your channel. Awesome stuff you've got on there. Really, really cool. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you check out his channel. If you're into trains, that's a really cool channel to check out. So make sure you check that out. We will get a link set up for you, Lee, here soon enough. Lucas, if you wouldn't mind taking care of that, that would be fantastic for me. But yeah, check that out. It's a lot of fun over there. So thanks so much for hanging out with us today, and thanks for giving us some amazing content to take a look at. We appreciated that. Let's see who else is in chat this morning. Terry, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. She says, good morning, Danny, and all in chat. Well, good morning, Terry. It is so great to see you as well. Thank you so much for being a moderator of my channel. Thank you for being a member, and just thank you for being my friend. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate that. An early birthday present arriving today. Oh my. Lucas says, Danny, there may be an early birthday present arriving today. Oh, well, I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Well, thank you very much. I don't know what it could be. For those of you who don't already know, and please don't feel like you need to send me anything, but my birthday is on Monday. We won't say how many years. We'll just say, like, somewhere in the 40s. We'll just say that. But I'm 28 at heart, and that's really all that matters, right? But yes, tomorrow is my birthday. But thank you very much for that, Lucas. I appreciate that, whatever it is. I will keep an eye out for that. Maybe it'll show up while we're here live, and I'll be able to get it done. Rita says she always puts flange binding on her quilts. Yeah, some people have said that they do that on all of their quilts. I don't do it on all of mine because I don't have that kind of time usually, but I would like to do it on this one. And so we're going to do one of those. Hopefully we're going to get to that today. We'll have to see. Let's see. Patty, good morning again. I think I said good morning to you already. Maybe twice now. That's okay though, right? Oops. My screen scrolled a little bit too fast than I wanted it to. Give me just a second here, folks. Hi, Joyce. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It is so great to see you. Oh, Kathy, no need to thank me for the shout out. You're very welcome. Sandra said she couldn't sleep, but she did manage to get a 3-hour nap in. Well, that's good. Carrie, good morning. Welcome back to the channel from Carrie Quilts. Welcome back. I missed a bunch of stuff here, so give me just a second here. So sorry. Patty says, my fun project is prosperity hens. Don't know what that is. Google it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to because I don't know what that is. But yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun though. Prosperity hens. Can't say I've ever heard that. No, no. Can't say. Can't say as I have. No. Let's see. I thought I saw something here. Uh, 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 uh. Sorry, guys. Just trying to catch up in chat. My chat re-scrolled on me, and so now I'm trying to catch up here. Finished machine quilting the wall quilt onto another quilt. I started machine quilting months ago. Well, awesome for that, Susan. Congratulations. You usually hand quilt, so I'm kind of surprised that you're machine quilting this one, but you know, some of them should be hand quilted. That's okay. Kathy says hi, Joyce. Joyce says hi, Lucas. Sorry, guys. Still scrolling through chat. My chat like reset, and so now I'm trying to. Patty says I had withdrawals. I even looked up gamblers anonymous things. Oh, Patty, that's funny. Oh, I love you. Thank you so much for that. That's funny. I am glad that you are back. Welcome back. We can refeed your gambling addiction. There you go. Naomi says, good morning, all. Hemming jeans this morning for family. Good morning, Naomi. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Welcome back to the channel. It is so great to see you. Happy New Year to you. All right, I think I've gotten through everybody in chat. If I have missed you in chat, I sincerely apologize. Please make sure you say hello. Again, this time I want you to tag me in it. You can do that by doing the @ symbol, that's the A with the circle around it, and then type in "So Not an Expert." And what that does is it highlights it right on the screen for me, so hopefully I don't miss it again. But thank you guys anyway so much for being here. Trying to decide if I want to bind a quilt today or just play with scraps. Yeah, Carrie, that's a good question. Like, very good question. Charity quilts. Okay, Susan. Oh, awesome. The guild says they need to be machine quilted. That's why machine quilting, Danny. Ah, okay, Susan. I can understand that. That makes sense. That makes sense. I was gonna say, yeah, usually you hand quilt, so that was kind of a little odd for me, but that's all right. All right, so today we're gonna get started with this project. Now, we have already prepped all of the. My brain just completely shut off. Did you guys see it? Did it like switch off on you? Did you see the little click? We are working on the frames. That's what we're doing. Borders. We're working on borders. So we've got all the borders all cut up over there, and we're going to go ahead and get those sewn on here in just a second. But first, I'm going to take a little bit more sip of this coffee and hopefully wake myself up a little bit. Oh, nectar of the gods. So good. So tell me, what has everybody else been up to these last 2 weeks? I feel like I've missed out on so much. How was everybody's New Year? How was everybody's holidays? If you weren't able to catch us before, how was our New Year's? Our New Year's was fine. We really don't do. You know, we're old. We don't really do a whole lot for New Year's. I don't. Mr. Wizard, Mr. Wizard didn't even make it to midnight. He went to bed just before, and then he got kind of dozed off. And then Taylor was in the kitchen doing something else, and I just happened to look over at my phone. And it said 11:59, so I waited till it said midnight, and I hollered at Taylor in the kitchen. I said, "Happy New Year!" That was our New Year. So it's very uneventful, very unexciting, but that's okay. Sometimes those are the ones that you need. Oh, geez. Okay. This stupid allergy thing is really starting to tick me off. But so yeah, so really, it's really very uneventful, but it's okay. I enjoyed the 2 days off of work, which was really nice. And I was able to get some things done here. So, okay, so you guys can see kind of the quilt here a little bit. Let me pull it out so you guys can see it again, because I know it's been a hot minute since you've seen it. Go ahead and show it to you. It's kind of a smallish quilt, and that's one of the other reasons why we're adding the bindings, or the borders to it, is to kind of give it a little bit more. You can kind of see it here a little bit. It's really busy. Like the fabrics I chose are just so busy. Like I can't. There you go. Okay, so this is what we've got going on so far. This is our first border. We're going to add this nice, solid, beautiful, solid red border to it here. This one here. And this solid red border to it. It's not solid. It's a tone on tone. It's got bicycles on it. It's really cute. And then we're going to add another big chunky border onto it again in this black grunge texture design onto it again. So we're going to be doing that. So I've got some black thread. That was why I was a minute late here. I was running a new bobbin because we're going to be playing a little bit of bobbin chicken today. So I was running the bobbin for that. But we're going to go ahead and throw this red border on here. I'm just trying to... Guys, I have not been in this room for 2 weeks, and so I'm completely unorganized. I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. Okay, so we're going to do top and bottom first, and then we'll do the two sides. I do mine as square borders. I don't do them as mitered borders. If you know how to do a mitered border and you want to do a mitered border, that is completely up to you. I don't. It's too much work. It's too much work, too much time. Excuse me. This is a terribly wrinkled. So you know what? We're gonna iron this up real quick because I feel like ironing it is just gonna make my brain a little bit happy. Let's grab the big one. We're gonna iron this up really quickly. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's all wrinkled from sitting in the bag for so long. So I feel like it's just terribly wrinkled. Can you guys see all the wrinkles? Yeah. So I'm just gonna iron it up real quick. Sandra wants to know who's picking up the symbols. Judy started her channel. I will share her link. I hope everyone can support her and her new journey. Oh my gosh, Judy! Yes, Terry, absolutely, Judy. Let's get Judy up there for sure. Lucas, if you are still with us, if you wouldn't mind setting up a link for Judy as well, that would be awesome. Yeah, that's so exciting. I will have to go support her as well. Thank you for throwing that link up there, Terry. I'm gonna subscribe right now. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you for that. Yep. I just went over and subscribed myself, so make sure you guys do the same. It's almost done. So we're going to iron up this border fabric real quick. Just subscribe to Judy. Good. Yeah, let's boost her up a little bit. Let's give her some... speaking of subscribers, you guys know we are on our goal to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting close. We're like 828, I think. 29, something like that. So if you guys are not already subscribed to our channel, please consider doing so. I'd really appreciate it. Our goal for this year is to get to 1,000. I feel like that's a reasonable goal. We'll get there. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and iron this up really quickly. I feel like it probably doesn't need to be ironed, but I just feel like it's going to sew up much nicer if we iron it real quick. So we're just going to take a minute and iron it up really fast. Sandra says, I done lost all of them. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Alright. So last time we were together and we were working on this project, we had prepped all of our border fabrics. We had ironed them all, starched them, ironed them, cut them, prepped them all, got them all sewn up together, and then we actually had started putting them on the quilt top. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to get them all sewn up onto the quilt top, and then we're going to start prepping, if we have time, we're going to start prepping our binding fabric. A flange binding is kind of twice as much work because you have to sew up the fabrics together first before you sew them onto the quilt. So that's why I want to kind of get that prepped now if we can. Put it into the project bin, and when it comes back from the long arm, it'll be ready to go. Judy, good morning. Welcome back. It is an interesting journey. It is an interesting journey. Having a YouTube channel can be very, very, very gratifying. It can also be a lot of work, depending on what level of work you want to put into it. All right, let's go ahead and get started now. Okay. So I'm going to do top and bottom first, and then do the sides. Actually, yeah, we're going to do it this way. We're going to do it the same way we did the other one, so then that way it kind of lays nicer. So here is this one here. All right. Checking. I don't think I'm missing anything. I'm gonna switch over to using my phone for chat for just a few minutes while I'm sewing up things so that hopefully I don't miss anything. Work on the framed pinwheels for a bit. Well, Terry, yeah, you can do that. We have worked on it. We worked on it a little bit last time we were together. We're going to work on it some more in a couple weeks. Our framed pinwheel project. That's our quilt along project that we're doing here on the channel, in case you're forgotten. Go. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this. Like I said, I am playing a little bit of bobbin chicken. I do have just a little bit of thread left on this bobbin here. We'll keep an eye on that. All right. Probably go a little bit faster on the machine. Hi Raven, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you also for being a member of the channel. Our members only streams will start again on the 19th. That's next Monday, not tomorrow, but next Monday. We have Mr. Wizard and I have plans for tomorrow. He's taking me out for dinner for my birthday. We are also celebrating 3 years here on this channel. Can you believe it? I cannot believe that we have been at this for 3 years. It's just crazy to me. I think the 27th, I think, is our official anniversary, and that's just crazy to me. Like, 3 years. It does not seem like it's been 3 years. I was thinking about that, during my time off, about kind of just reflecting back on everything that I've done here on this channel and everything we've accomplished together. And it's just been kind of crazy. Just crazy. 3 years. Okay. So we're sewing up the second border on this project. This one is a 2.5-inch border. All right, so one side is now officially done. So what I like to do with my borders, and I know this isn't the right way to do it, but what I like to do is I like to take them and put them into one big long strip, and then I sew up the side, and then I take the piece, and before I iron it, I fold it back on top of itself to give myself a nice straight line, and I run my scissors along that fold, and I go that route rather than measuring. I don't like to measure, even in cooking, I don't like to measure. So that's just kind of what I do. This one here, this one over here. Speaking of cooking, you guys might know that excuse me, wow, I have the hiccups all of a sudden. But I do have a second channel. It's not one that I work with very often, although I have posted a video or two to it recently. It is called Cooking with Danny. It is a cooking channel. It's primarily intended for friends and family, so that's why I really don't promote it very much or do a whole lot of work with it. It's just a way for me to be able to share my family recipes and my favorite recipes with friends and family. Originally, I started it so that I could share some cooking techniques with my kids because they were moving away from me. And this way they could have a little piece of home and also be able to cook some of their favorite meals that mom had made for them. But you guys are welcome to go over and check that out if you would like to. Now that I have my new computer, I intend to do a whole lot more editing with it. And be able to get some more videos like those out there. Alright, so now this one. Start on this side now. Second side. There we go. So if that's something that interests you, feel free to go over and give that a subscribe if you want to. Like I said, I don't do a whole lot with it, so it's not really that big of a deal. I do have a couple more videos that I had recorded that I never edited or posted that I'm going to be working on here in the next few weeks. Now that I have the equipment to be able to do that, so you'll start to see a little bit more activity on that particular channel. We're also hopefully going to be getting back into our Floral States of America project that we had started last year. Again, it became an equipment thing and a time management thing for me, and I'm hoping to be able to get back into that this year. Soon. There we go. So hopefully you'll start seeing those coming up soon as well. I've got a couple of videos that I had recorded that I just never got around to editing or doing the stuff for. Those were a lot of fun. I was really enjoying that series. I was learning a lot about the different states and kind of some of the fun, quirky things that each state has. I was actually learning quite a bit, and so I was really enjoying it. It just became a bit too much for me to be able to manage, unfortunately, at the time. It was more of a timing thing. There we go. So that will be eventually coming back on the channel as well. Lots and lots of fun things happening. Let's see. What am I doing here? There we go. I feel like I missed somebody in chat. I'm sorry that I did. Oh, here's the scissors. There we go. There we go. All right. So I probably missed it already, but what has everybody else been up to? I mean, obviously Judy has started her own channel, which is amazing, which is so exciting for her. But what is everybody else doing? Susan says, I ordered some of the fabric for that Washington's to bind my rhododendron shop hop quilt that I got back from being long-armed. Oh, wow, that's exciting. New fabric is always exciting. I was actually just at the quilt store, my local quilt store, last weekend, I think I was there, getting some border fabric for, maybe it was 2 weekends ago, border fabric for a mystery project, which is at the long arm right now, in case you're interested, in case you've been following along. The mystery project, the quilt top is complete, and it is currently at the long arm. I will give it a final reveal once it is completely done. I'll show you guys that and give you all the details on that soon. Our Norfolk quilt is also at the long arm. I had to buy backing fabric for that quilt. I feel like there was something else too. I don't remember now. There's something else that I had to get to while I was there. All right, 2 sides are done. Loving it. Can you guys see the stripes? Loving this. I think it looks great. It's going to be a nice frame. Fern says, I'm still piecing the harvest quilt. Carrie says, I think I'm going to start a baby quilt. I'm not in the mood for binding right now. I get that, Carrie. I get that. Mary says, I've been sewing the blocks together for cream and sugar quilt. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Linda, good morning, Linda. Welcome back to the channel. She says, late joining, but what is the name of your other channel? It is called Home Cooking with Danny. If Terry is on or she's available, she can probably pop a link in chat for you. I think I need to create a link for it. Lucas, if you're available, if you could create a link for my cooking channel, just do ! Cooking with Danny as the command for it. That way we can have it. I feel like maybe I did one and I don't remember what it is. Naomi says, I'm trying to finish a vest to wear to Road to California Quilt Show. I'm using batiks that I won from the channel. Oh, well, that's exciting. This channel? Batiks from this channel, Naomi? That would be amazing. That's awesome. Carrie Quilt says, that will be a nice frame. Yes, yes, it will. Cyberhuman, hi, Tammy. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. She says, coming by to say hello. I have to get going with recording, but good to see you and everyone in the chat. Yes, you too, Tammy. Happy New Year to you. Thanks so much for stopping by. Melanie says she's working on 2 sew-alongs. My goodness, you guys are so busy. So busy. Busy, busy, busy. Everybody's so busy. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So let's go ahead and get this one down now. The Song Sparrow. Which channel is that one on? From your channel you share through Instagram. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Thank you. That's awesome. I can't wait to see what that looks like. I love it to see what you guys are able to make with some of the stuff that you get from the channel, whether that be, the fat quarters that you win through Thimbles redemptions or the members, scrap busting boxes. I just love to see what you guys come up with because you guys are so amazingly talented, all of you. You keep me motivated, that's for sure. Um, we do have an Instagram page for the channel. I have to be honest and say I don't do a whole lot with it. I should do more than I do. Maybe that's something I should work on this year. More social media. I don't know. Social media is it's like my nemesis. I have a really hard time with it. I have a really hard time with it. Did I lose? No, not yet. Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate you helping out there, bud. Sorry to take up your Sunday. Actually, I have more thread on this bobbin than I thought I was gonna. I figured we were gonna run out by now. Of course, I say that, and we'll probably run out any minute. I still see it spinning down there, so. More on there than I thought. Isn't that the way it always goes, though? Like, I have a terrible time, like, estimating how much bobbin thread I'm gonna need for a project. I just sew until I run out. So, that's just kind of the way it goes for me. You guys that have years and tens of years of experience are probably much better at it than I am. You probably know exactly when you're going to run out. One of these days I will own a machine that actually tells me when the bobbin thread is running out. One of these days. I had a choice this year, or I guess last year, of whether it was a new computer or a new sewing machine. Obviously, the sewing machine probably would have been less expensive, but the computer is really where I needed to invest the most. That's really where I think the quality needed to be. There's nothing wrong with my sewing machine now; it works just fine. So that's more of a want, not a need. Whereas the computer was more of a need. Oh, I think I ran out. I ran out. No, not yet. Close. I'm getting close. Don't see it. Yeah, it's still there. Nope, I ran out. Where did I run out? I think I literally just ran out. Let's see. Yep. Wow. I won that race, people. I literally got to the end of my row, and that's when I ran out of bobbin thread. So that's awesome. I won the race. Yay. Hi, Mona. Good morning. Welcome back to the Mona Senior Moments. That is awesome. I love that handle, Mona. That is awesome. I love that. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. Happy New Year to you. Love that handle. That's amazing. Love that. That's great. All right. So I won the bobbin race. Yay. That's a good way to start off the new year, right? Fern has redeemed her thimbles in for a fat quarter. Congratulations on that redemption, Fern. We will get that out to you at the end of the month, as well as all of the other redemptions that I have for other people. Mary, also, Mary, if you're trying to, there you go. Mary has also redeemed hers in for a fat quarter. Congratulations to you as well. Mary, I don't know that I have your mailing address, so if you wouldn't mind emailing me with your mailing address, I'd really appreciate that. You can get my email address by doing !! email and chat, because I don't think I have yours. I know I have Fern's because I've mailed her plenty of times, but I'm not sure if I have yours, Mary. But congratulations to you both on earning enough thimbles to redeem them in for prizes. My puppies were in here earlier. I saw her in here earlier. I think it's been a minute since we've had a puppy visit. I think it's time. What do you guys think? Should we call them in here? I think so. Fern says, LOL. Yes, you have. Yes, I have. And that's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. If I minded, I wouldn't be offering. I wouldn't be giving it away, you know? Right. Try and get this one here. Yes, puppies, she says. I have to agree with you. I think puppies is a good thing. Yeah, we haven't seen them in a minute, so let's do that. Let's call them in here, shall we? And I just refilled the snack bin. Well, not really refilled, but I gave it some more. Let's see. Let's see how many we can get. One, two. Where's the big one? Daddy, come get a treat. There she comes. There's Daddy. Everybody's gotta sit. Sit. Good girl, Addie. How come the little ones aren't sitting? Hey. Thank you. Thank you, Wrigley. Wrigley is still wearing her sweater because it's still chilly for her. Here, Addie. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Thank you for coming in. Good girl. Say Happy New Year, friends. It's so cute. Oh, they make my day. If you guys watch over on my Kathy is also trying to redeem a free Notion. Kathy, it might be random Notion. Oh, nope, there it is. That worked. Congratulations, Kathy, on redeeming it. Of course, Ivy's first misses nothing. Absolutely, yep. Oh, because she changed her handle, her symbols might not have moved over. Yeah, Lucas can take care of that. Excuse me. Thank you for pointing that out, Susan. Yes, I see puppies. Yes, Ivy misses nothing. She's always first. Yes, she's. If there are snacks involved, she's the first in line. Yes. Mr. Wizard was kind enough to make pancakes for breakfast this morning. I love it when he makes his chocolate chip pancakes. They're so good. I get to relive my youth. And speak of the devil. But the second, all he had to do was pull the bag of mix out, because he makes it out of a mix. So all he had to do was pull the bag of mix out, and Ivy was like, oh, pancakes. I love pancakes. I love pancakes. So Mr. Wizard likes to make little bitty silver dollar ones for the dogs. You know, we get our, normal size ones, and then he makes little teeny tiny silver dollar ones for the dogs. Obviously, there's no chocolate chips in theirs, but he makes little ones for them. And so she knew the second he brought the bag out that she was getting pancakes, and so she hounded him the entire time he was making them for her pancakes. It was so cute. So cute. Wait. All right. Last row for the red, and then we're going to switch over to the black again. Last row for the red. There you go. She has multiple personalities and she needs them both. I agree. I agree. I 100% agree. I think it's amazing that she's embracing them. Because Lord knows I probably should. Early birthday gift. Lucas had mentioned that I'm getting an early birthday gift today. I'm really excited. I'm curious to know what it is. Can't wait to see. Fried toast, Susan? That sounds good. Fried toast sounds good. Is that different than French toast? Fried toast? I don't know what fried toast is. My family doesn't really. I enjoy French toast. My family doesn't really enjoy French toast. I've made it before, and it's just not their thing. So we don't do French toast. You know, for a very long time last year, I was making breakfast tacos for Mr. Wizard and I almost every weekend. And I kind of lost my mojo for a little while and just didn't have any interest in it for a little while. Hoping that it comes back soon because I love eggs. Eggs is one of my favorite meals. Mary, I got your email. Thank you very much for that. French toast today. Mona says she made French toast. French toast is my favorite over pancakes, Judy says. Judy says she loves French toast. Lucas wants to know, Mona, which account would you like all of your thimbles on? Because he can move them all for you. I'm guessing the account is the same and she just changed her handle, but I could be wrong. Unfortunately, Streamlabs is not smart enough to know when you change your handle that you're still the same person. So we have to move them for you. Oh, it's two separate accounts. Okay, cool. All right. We are just about done with the red fabric here. I'll show you guys what it looks like in just a second. I can't believe how much I've missed this. Like, I didn't realize how much I missed being in front of this machine until this morning when you put me in front of it. I did a little bit of sewing on my 2-week vacation, but not a whole lot. I finished up a client project, but that was about it. I finished that up and then I put the machine away and I haven't pulled it out since. So this is really my first time sewing in about 2 weeks. So that was kind of neat. Yeah. We got our resilient quilt back from the long arm. It looks amazing. Oh my gosh, I love it. We're going to be putting the binding on that one here soon. So that one will be coming back on the channel here soon. So put the binding on it. Got a little bit of extra fabric. There we go. A little bit of extra. We'll put that in our scrap box. All right, let me finger press this one open real quick so you guys can see it. I'll show it to you, show you what it looks like, and then we'll put the third border on. And then we can get started on the flange binding. Probably not going to get all of the flange binding done today, obviously, so I will, after this one goes off to the long arm, we'll have another episode just about the flange binding on this one. So that way, if you guys are interested in learning how to do that, we'll have a dedicated episode for it. I don't think we're going to get to it today. That's okay. All right, so here's what it looks like so far with the two borders. I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. It is doing exactly what I wanted it to do, and it's softening up those busy fabrics. It's really pulling your eye back to the solid. And these are not solid, these are semi-solid, but I love it. I really am liking it. I think it's doing a great job of really bringing your eye back. So I love that. All right, so last border now. Last one is this chunky one here. I think we'll do the same as we did before. We'll go ahead and iron it up real quick first, and then we'll sew it on. Let's do that. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Trying to find the end, There's the end. Let's go ahead and iron this one up real quick. Now this one is a 5.5 inch, same color as the other one. So I did a 3.5, a 2.5, and now a 5.5. And of course, once you get your quarter inch seams in there, it comes down by 1/2 inch. And then for our flange binding, excuse me, we have these two here. I'm going to do this one as the inside flange, and then this one as the actual outside binding fabric. These are, I think these are grunge. Well, they're kind of grunge. They're made by Canvas, by Northcutt. Kind of see those a little bit. Mona says, I just saved your mini meatball soup. It is so good. So good. It's such a good soup. And it's so much fun to make, especially if you've got little ones. If you've got little ones like grandkids, they love helping make that because it's the little meatballs. Otherwise, it's a little bit much work. But it's a lot of fun. It's a really good soup if you like chicken broth based soups. Really easy to make. Really good. I made it since the kids were little. Really good. It's my version of an Italian wedding soup. Because I'm not a big fan of spinach in soups. And a traditional Italian wedding soup has a spinach in it. So, really good. 21 and 23. Well, they can still help. My daughter's 22. You saw her, well, in the video you will see her. She helps. This one is not as wrinkled as the other one was, which is good. Oh. Lee, thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate you being here. You have a great rest of your weekend, the rest of your day. If you guys are into trains, make sure you head over to Lee's channel. Really cool stuff over there. Really cool. I think that Lucas probably set it up as !Lee, hopefully. 50-50 chance. All right. So Lucas, I assume Tony has gone back to school. How are things going with her? I got a chance to talk to her very briefly on the phone, but the other day, and I forgot to ask her how things were going. She was telling me about a new lesson plan that she was putting in place to kind of help teach her kids to follow instructions because they've been struggling a little bit. I thought she was doing a great job with that. She had some great ideas she's running by me. Bye, Susan. Thanks so much for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate you being here. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Hopefully, we'll see you again on Wednesday for our Work in Progress Wednesday, where we're going to be working on some cross stitching. We've got a whole bunch of new tools that I've invested in. I'm going to be doing that on Wednesday. A special spoon? What special spoon? Mona, they want a spoon to make meatballs. It has a hole in the middle to force the meat through. Oh, you know what? That's a spaghetti spoon. I have one. It's usually for like, yes, I know what you're talking about. You can use like a spaghetti, what the heck do you call that? The spoon that you use for spaghetti, what do you call it? Help me out here, folks. Can you see me using it right now? What is it called? It's the spaghetti spoon. That's what I call it. But I know that's not the real name for it. Or maybe that is. I don't know. But it does have a hole in the center of it, which is supposed to be used to drain the liquid, because you can also use that hole to make meatballs with, too. Like if you take the spoon and you push down on the meat and then you scoop it up, you can make your balls that way. Slotted spoon. I mean, it could be a slotted spoon. Stressful like before. Oh, spaghetti claw. Yes, that works too, Terry. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yes, Raven, you can. Yep. Tool prong. I mean, that could work too. A strainer spoon. Could be. Yeah. It's a spoon that I use for spaghetti because it's got the long. Oh, for God's sakes, I can't even remember the name of it. It's not a slotted spoon, I know that, but I don't remember what it's called now. But yes, so there's a hole in the center of it that you would typically use to like drain the liquid out of it, like when you're scooping the spaghetti like out of a pot. But you can use that hole. So you have your big spork. I love that, Mona. You can use like if you got your big pot full of meat, you can actually push that spoon down into it through the hole, and then you just scoop it up from the spoon and use it that way. Noodle fork, yeah, that works too. I don't know what the actual name of it is now. I'm gonna have to look it up. It's gonna make me crazy. You can use that now for my mini meatball soup because you want teeny tiny little mini meatballs and they're like little mini dumplings. You don't want to use that spoon. I actually use a 1 teaspoon measurement to make mine. But if you're making regular meatballs, regular spaghetti meatballs, you can use that. And that's like the dual purpose of that particular spoon. I think it's just called a spaghetti spoon. What is it called? I know what it looks like. I just don't know what it's called. But yes, you can use that. They do make, it's more of a flat, it's metal, and it's a flatter spoon, like a wide-based spoon. And that one also has a hole in the middle that you can use to make it as well. Hi, Kelly. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It has been so long since I've seen you. I hope you're well. She says sorry she's late. She's been doing chores. No problem. No problem at all. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. If you guys are not already, please make sure you go subscribe over to Kelly's channel. She's been doing a lot of fun things over there. I've been trying to keep up with her. Dang it! Now I want some spaghetti. I know. I think I'm gonna have to make some for dinner tonight because now I'm starting to think about it myself. So, but yes. That is a scoop, spaghetti scoop. It could be, I don't know what the name of it is, honestly. I made a live of yours, at least, Danny, even though you are probably nearly done. No, I've got about an hour left. Yeah, we got about an hour left, Kel. You enabler. I'm an influencer, not an enabler. I know. I think I'm going to have to make spaghetti now myself. I just made myself hungry. But yes, that is how you can, that is one of the dual purposes of that particular spoon, is the center circle. It also helps you measure. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but straight spaghetti, it helps you measure. It's supposed to be a single serving, dual serving. I can't remember now. I think it just depends on the size of the spoon. But you can also use that to measure the amount of pasta to use as well. Yeah, it's got multiple purposes. Can't talk. Can't talk. Words are hard. I say all the time, words are hard. Okay, so we are on our final row of borders here for this quilt top. So let's go ahead and get these on. Final row. Nice big chunky 5.5 inch. This is also going to make the quilt top a little bit bigger for us as well. Obviously, the border does. But the whole point of this was really just to get your eye to relax when you looked at it. Make it so it wasn't quite so busy. Quite so crazy. For the hole in the scoop, yes. Thank you, Terry. I thought it was one serving. Yeah. Yep. It's not a ladle. What the hell is it? It's gonna make me crazy now. I have to look it up. I just call it a spaghetti spoon. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to call it or not. That's right, Patty. I'm with you, honey. I don't measure either. I just make the whole damn box. I either make half the box or the whole box. It just depends on what I'm doing with it. But yeah, I have to agree with you. If I'm not intending the pasta to be the main course, then I will only make half a box. But if I'm intending the pasta to be the main course, then I will make the whole box. Yep, I agree with you. And I personally prefer a tubed pasta over a straight pasta. I don't know why, because it all tastes the same. But I just prefer a tubed pasta. Elbow macaroni is my favorite. I don't know why. I think it's just because that's what I grew up on. Rotini pasta. No, rigatoni. Rigatoni pasta, my absolute favorite. I don't know why. Again, it all tastes the same, so I don't know why it makes a difference. But for me, it does. But I love rigatoni noodles. Oh, I love them so much. I don't mind a straight pasta. You know, fettuccine and angel hair. You know, those are fine. Regular spaghetti, those are all fine. But they're not as fun as a tubed pasta. I much prefer a tubed pasta. Don't know why. Doesn't make any difference because it all tastes the same. But, you know, I'm weird like that. Spaghetti rake. Thank you very much, Terry. You probably Googled it, didn't you? I appreciate that. I truly do. Because that's what it looks like. It looks like a rake. So, I mean, that would make sense to me. I just call it the spaghetti spoon. But I know that's not the real term for it. But yes, you can use that to make meatballs. Especially if you have a metal one, because the metal one isn't going to break as easily. Yep. They do make like a strainer, skimming spoons in some of your other cooking. They do make those that work to make the meatballs as well. If that's something you're interested in. All right, first one done. We're gonna flip it over and do the other side. You think they're chewier? Yeah, could be because of the way they're cooked. Yeah, and like they've got the density to them. Could be they're a little bit more dense because of the way that they get shaped. I don't know. I don't know. I just prefer tubed pasta. I don't know why. I'm weird. I'm weird. Okay, people. I'm just weird. But you love me anyway. But for my mini meatball soup, you just need a 1 teaspoon measuring spoon. Um, if you don't have a 1 teaspoon, which would seem weird if you don't, but if you don't, that's fine. I try not to judge. You could use a melon baller if you have a melon baller, or just like a small spoon, like just a really small spoon, like maybe in half. Would work too. But I like the 1 teaspoon. It just makes it easier to scoop it that way. There we go. Well, thank you, Linda. I appreciate that comment. She says we love you no matter what. Well, I love you guys too. Thank you for that. All right. Well, Lucas, you said that Tony's job is stressful once again, but I have to guess that that's kind of like a good stress because she doesn't seem like it's a negative, like making her unhappy stress. And there are such things as good stresses. Um, so the last time I talked to her, it seemed like she was doing real well. So I'm glad for that. She still seems to be enjoying it. I know it's only her first year, and they always say the first year is the hardest with any job, not just with teaching, but with any job. The first year is always the most difficult. You're kind of getting into your own. You're trying to figure out where you fit in, where you can contribute, where your skills are the most useful, those types of things. So, all right, so let's go ahead and grab this end here. Let's open this up here. Yeah, Raven, that was a nice win. Wow, congratulations on that. It's very rare that you see that size of a win. So congratulations. I'm gonna go ahead and, since I'm finger pressing this anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just hit it up with the hot iron. I don't normally I just finger press, but since we're in here anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it up with the hot iron. Can you guys see it? I love it. Oh my gosh. I mean, I know we're only one piece in right now, but I think it looks so good. It's really doing exactly what I wanted it to do, and that's just to really break up this busy fabric. Calm your eye down a little bit, make it so it's not quite so intense. It's really doing what I wanted it to do, I think. It looks great. So good. I'm just finger pressing it, and then I'm hitting it up with that hot iron. Bunch of threads. It's a lot of black. Black is not my normal color that I would normally use in a quilt. It's just not my go-to. But I think in this case, with this fabric, this focus fabric that we have, I think that this works really well. I'm actually really happy with this. Really, really happy with it. But I was telling you guys that the Brazilian quilt came back from the long arm. It looks amazing. The long arm even commented that she loved the pattern. Um, she actually asked me where I got it from because she was thinking about doing something similar. She had noticed that the fabrics were all different in each block, and she thought that that was really neat. So, friendship stars. Is that what these are normally called? Friendship stars? This quilt is so busy. The fabrics are just so busy. Did the pasta spoon word get defined? Dawn, we've opted with, I think we went with spaghetti, pasta rake. Thank you, Raven. That is what we opted for. Pasta rake. That is what we went with. I believe Terry Googled it for us because it was making me crazy. Yes, pasta rake. That is what it is called. The technical term for it. I just call it the pasta spoon, you know. Friendship stars to me. They're very well maybe, Terry, Kelly. I don't know what a friendship star is, but this is what they look like. The pattern is called Starfire. That's all I know. It's a no Villa Rosa design. It's called Starfire. But you know, nowadays patterns are all kind of the same. We can only really do so much with them. Um, so let's see. Here it is. It's called Starfire by Villa Rosa Designs. That is the actual pattern. Excuse me. I'm not sure what a friendship star is, so you'll have to forgive me. But you could be you could be correct. I mean, you guys know this stuff way better than I do, way more than I do, so, you know. I'm loving this border. It is doing exactly what I was hoping that it was going to do. I'm loving it so much. Don't you love it when a quilt actually comes together the kind of the way you were envisioning it? Um, the way you were hoping that it was going to. We still have two more, or we still have the top and bottom to do on this one. So I'm going to do that here in just a second, but I'm so happy with the way this is coming out. So happy. All right, let's go ahead and put the other two sides on, and then I will hold it up for you guys to see the whole thing. Kelly says, when I was learning to quilt, our class made a sampler quilt. One of the blocks was a friendship star. Oh, okay. It was a very easy quilt to make. Very easy to make. Definitely something you could get done in a day. If you're looking for a really quick quilt to make in a day, this is definitely one of those ones. I mean, typically any of the Villa Rosa designs are really simple to make, quick and easy to make in a day. And they're, you know, your traditional quilting patterns for the most part. Mona, are you taking off? You have a great day. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate you being here. If you guys have not already, please check out Mona's channel. If you do exclamation point Mona in chat, you'll get a link to her channel. Go check out her channel. Thanks so much for coming by this morning. I really appreciate you being here. Thanks for coming back. Okay. Oh, baby girl. What you doing? Where are you? Oh, baby. Please don't eat my fabric. The one time she was in here and I didn't realize that I had the big black strips laying, hanging down from the thing, and it must have been teasing her, and so she grabbed a hold of it and was chewing on the end of it. Good news is that I didn't need it. It was extra. But still, she was chewing on my fabric, which is very rare for her to do that, so that's why I was kind of surprised by it. I'm gonna have to look up the friendship star to see if it probably is. I'm like, you guys, like I said, you guys know this stuff better than I do. You guys have been making these quilts a whole lot longer than I have, so I only know what the pattern tells me. I haven't made enough of these patterns to know that one is the same as the other. So. Somebody said they've made 25 friendship star quilts. My goodness, that's amazing. I don't even think I've made 25 quilts yet. Although, if I'm being honest, I haven't counted them either. I might be close. I don't know. That seems like a lot. I don't think I have. while we're finishing up this last row here, if you guys wouldn't mind doing me a quick favor and just going over and tickling that like button for me, I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't already, of course. If you wouldn't mind. Not only does that really help out the channel, but it also allows YouTube to understand that this is a channel, this is a video that you are watching or a channel that you're interested in watching. So then you are less likely to be unsubscribed by YouTube because YouTube likes to do that. It's so much fun. So if you wouldn't mind, and if you are watching this after the live stream, if you wouldn't mind doing that as well, and just double check and make sure that you are still subscribed to the channel. Go over, hit that notification bell. Right. Have a little bit of extra here. Let me go ahead and trim that off real quick. Had a little bit of extra there. Oh, I forgot to trim this. Dummy. Goofy. Sometimes I shock myself. Okay. Is this the last one? No, we still have one more. We still have one more row. I thought this was the last one, but we still have one more row. There we go. Alright. Flip this over. This is the last row. This is the last row. Over here. All right. Okay. I don't know what all the dogs were barking about. Did you guys hear all the dogs barking? I don't know what the heck that was all about. Probably saw a squirrel. Probably a squirrel. I don't like those squirrels. Action needed. What the heck is that all about? Oh. Last one. At least for the borders, anyway. Get this one all sewn up together. I think I was telling you guys I dropped off. So I picked up 2 quilt tops from the long arm, and then I dropped off 2 quilt tops from the long arm. Oh, Lucas, by the way, you and Tony will have a bed runner coming soon. Your bedroom is gray, right? It's not blue? The color of your bedroom is gray, right? It's not blue. Alright, we're getting there. These long sewing runs are kind of nice. Aren't they a little therapeutic? You know, not having to sew up the little tiny pieces or matching up any seams, just letting the machine run. It's kind of therapeutic a little bit. I really enjoy it. Letting the machine run. Borders are probably one of my favorite things to sew because they're nice, long, straight stitching. Long, straight stitches. All right. Definitely not blue. Okay. Kelly says I had to get another coffee. I understand that, Kelly. I understand that for sure. For sure. Looks like we did another good job of guessing how much of this border fabric we would need. Could have heard of myself for that. It's a dark gray, isn't it, Lucas? All right, let's go ahead and open this one up, and then I will hold this one up for you so you guys can see what it looks like. Half the birthday gift has arrived, the other will arrive tomorrow. Half. Oh my goodness. Mr. Wizard! Half the birthday gift has arrived. Should I open it now or should I wait till tomorrow? I can ask Mr. Wizard to go get it for us if it's something we should open now. Is it something we should open now or should I wait till tomorrow? I can wait till tomorrow. I'm okay with that if that's what you prefer. That might be what the dog was barking about. This pattern would probably look great with almost any fabric and theme. Kelly, I have to agree with you. I think it would. I really do. I have to agree. I think it would look really nice with anything. I just happen to have this kind of funky red, black, and white fat quarter bundle in my stash, and I wasn't really sure what to do with it. And so that's why I grabbed this particular pattern to make with it. And I'm so glad I did, because I really thought that the pattern was just, the fabrics were really, really busy. Really busy. But then, you know, we took it, I put it together, I set it aside for a while, and then I took it with me to Quilt Town in July. We went to Quilt Town in July. It was our Star Quilt Company. We went there in July for part of our vacation, our road trip vacation. Mama Joyce, Sherlock, Cheryl, and I. And I brought it with me because I wanted to buy some border fabric for it. I had an idea of putting some solid or tone-on-tone border fabric on it. And that's where I purchased this fabric. And also I needed backing fabric for it as well. And so that's actually where I purchased this fabric, was in Quilt Town. And I feel like I have really nailed it. Like, I don't mean to like toot my own horn here, but yeah. Yes, open it now. Okay. Kathy says yes, open it now. Everybody says yes, open it now. Oh, I guess. Well, Lucas, should I open it now? I don't want to ruin the surprise. It is for the channel. Oh, well, okay. Mr. Wizard? Taylor? Can you get the package at the door? I'm being asked to open it on the channel. It's an early birthday gift from Lucas and Tony. Yes, yes. Okay, well, look, they gotta go get it for me. Oh, so hang on. It's for the channel. Oh boy. I don't know what it is. I'll have to wait and see. Oh, I just dropped cutters on the floor. Taylor comes back in here. I'll ask her to grab those for me. Okay. All right. It's flat, whatever it is. Could you do me a quick solid and grab the... Thank you. I don't need that to open it. Okay, it's flat, whatever it is. It almost feels like it could be a pattern or something. I don't know. It's weird. Alright, so this is an early birthday gift from Lucas, my moderator, and I'm assuming from my daughter. It is a pattern. I was right. Hold on. Turn that off. It is a pattern. I was right, and I love it. And Taylor's gonna love it too. Ready? Dogs and sweaters. Josh Hounds. So the Elizabeth Hartman pattern called Dogs and Sweaters. That is awesome. Well, that's definitely one we're gonna have to add to the channel for sure. For sure. Dogs and sweaters. Well, thank you very much for that, Lucas. So that'll be a project we'll have to add on to the channel. I'm assuming you're going to want to pick the fabrics out for that. You want to look at it closer? This is what it actually looks like in the back. That's awesome. Thank you so much for that. Thank you very, very much. So yes, it is for me, but it's also for the channel as well. That is so adorable.
Now you can make me another quilt.
Can you guys hear her? She says, now you can make me another quilt.
And a matching pillow to go with it.
And a matching pillow to go with it. Yeah, there you go. Is that the one that Sean did? It might very well be the one that Sean did. Yeah. It's adorable. Absolutely adorable. I love it. Thank you so much. We're going to have to start looking for some fabrics for it. Yeah. This is awesome. 4 pieces of 10 by 10, 4 pieces of 4 by 6 with sweater trim. Yeah, this is absolutely doable. So thank you very much for that. That is exciting. I'm going to add that one to our new pile. If you don't mind taking that with you, okay? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lucas and Tony, for that. So that'll be a new project here on the channel. Obviously, I got to take a little bit of time to get some fabrics for it, but that'll be fun. And that's going to go along with I've started collecting Elizabeth Hartman patterns. My aunt gave me her newest one. What did I do with it? Oh, it's over there. The Sew and Tell. That's her newest pattern. My aunt gave me that for Christmas. It's very exciting. I was so excited for that one too. So I'm going to have to start collecting fabrics for that one also. So it looks like we're going to be doing some more Elizabeth Hartman pattern, which is really fun because they're a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying the puppies one that we've been working on. So really a lot of fun. So thank you for it so much for that. That's exciting. I have to dig into that a little bit more. I actually have probably some of the fabric from my stash that we can use for that because I just bought a bunch of brown fabric. So that's actually really exciting. Taylor already claimed it. Yep, she already claimed it. Well, she loves dash hounds. Dash hounds are her favorite. She would like one for herself eventually someday. So dash hounds are her favorite. So she's like, "Oh, I want it." So yeah. So she's already claimed that one. Love it. Which always makes you feel pretty good, right? When somebody claims a quilt before you've even finished making it or even started. Must mean you're doing something right if they want one, you know? Wow, that's really exciting. Thank you guys so much for that. Now I'm curious to know what tomorrow's is going to bring. Because he says I'm going to get another one tomorrow, so we'll have to see. I'll try and remember to take a quick video and post it on our Facebook group of what that one is. So if you guys are not already a member for our Facebook group, make sure you check that out. Go over there and follow us over on Facebook. I'll post a quick short video over there. Maybe I'll even do a short here on the channel for my birthday. Lucas, it is not tomorrow. No, it's the 19th. The 19th is the next members only live stream. Yeah, next week, Monday, Mama Joyce is going to be joining us on the Zoom call. Excuse me. Yep. We're going to be starting on our Blackberry Bramble next week, Monday. Mama Joyce is getting excited about it. She's cleaning out her sewing room and getting it all organized and ready. Her sewing room basically becomes a staging area for the holidays. It's where she stores all of the Christmas gifts and the cooking apparatuses and various things. So she was cleaning her room out yesterday. All right. Oh, well, thank you very much for that, Kelly. Yep, tomorrow is my birthday. That's why there's no streams tomorrow. Mr. Wizard's taking me out for my birthday. Taking me out to dinner for my birthday. No problem, Kelly. We appreciate you hanging out with us. I'm just getting ready to show everybody what this quilt looks like. I was just going to lay it out here on the table so y'all can see what it looks like. Oh, it's kind of a big one. I'll stand up here too so you can all see it. There we go. We put my slipper back on. Oh, Carrie, thank you very much for that. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Thank you. Okay, so here's what the top looks like. See how it just relaxes your eye like almost instantly? Yeah, I think that if I'd done this again, I probably would have went a little bit smaller with the black and the red borders. But I actually think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to work out just fine. And it framed it up really nicely. And it really relaxes your eye when it comes to that center section, I think. It really helps kind of relax everything a little bit. Really makes it pop. Yeah, I agree. I think it looks really great. And the whole point of this was to kind of relax all those fabrics a little bit because they're really busy. Really, really busy fabrics. There you go. There you go. I didn't do a great job of mixing up the stars, but that's all right. That's okay. All right, so there we go, folks. Those are the borders, and then, of course, like I said, we're going to be doing that flange binding on this one, so it's going to have a little bitty line of red, and then some more black. Excuse me. But I really think this one's going to look really nice. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I think if I'm going to do a triple border next time, I think I'll go a little bit smaller. I'll do smaller to bigger instead of big, small, big. But that's okay. This is my first time doing the triple border like this before, so I'm learning lessons. But I really like it. I think it looked really nice. I think it turned out really nice. I think it turned out really, really nice. All right. Well, there's not enough time, definitely, for us to work on the flange binding. Let me at least show you guys again, real quick, what it's going to look like. And we'll come back with another episode next month to put the flange binding together. But you can see this is that red that I'm going to do. And this is the black. So it's just a little bit, it's going to be like that. Well, even smaller than that. It's going to be like, I'm trying to lay it out for you. It's going to look like this down here at the bottom. Well, actually, here, let's do this way. Let's go this way instead. There. It's gonna look like this down here. This is what the flange binding is gonna look like. So we're gonna have that little bit of red, and then this black is gonna go around the binding. So it's gonna have right here along the edge. You guys can see that. Right along the edge. Trying to block that off so you guys can see. Just a little bit along the edge right there. That's what that's going to look like. I think it's going to frame it out really nicely. It's going to break up this black here a little bit as well. And I'm really excited for it. So that's definitely something that we're going to... And then, of course, I think I've shown this to you guys already, but here's the backing fabric in case you've forgotten. These bikes. Love these bikes. That's going to be the backing fabric. So now that the quilt top is done, I'll go ahead and get this one over to the long arm. And in the meantime, we'll come back next month and we will put the flange binding together. And I'm actually kind of excited that the flange binding is going to be its own separate episode. Excuse me, its own separate live stream. So then that way, in case you guys want to reference it for any reason later on, I'm going to go ahead and put this one under my tips and tricks playlist that I have. So then that way, in case you guys have any, you guys want to create one on your own and you've never done it before, then you have a dedicated video that will show you how to do that. So I'm really excited about that. So we will get back to that one next month. But yeah, what do you guys think? If you guys are watching this after the live stream, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. How could I have done it a little bit better? I think that if I had went a little bit smaller on the inner black border, if I had went a little bit smaller on it, I think that probably would have looked a little bit nicer. I think it looks fine the way it does, but I think it would have looked a little bit nicer if I had gone smaller instead of larger. But that's okay. Again, my first time ever doing a triple border. I've never done a triple before. I've always done doubles. So you learn different things with each one. So, but I like it. I think it's going to turn out really nice. So anyway, that is it for today, folks. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for coming back. We have a full schedule moving forward, and I'm really excited about it. Thank you so much to Tony and Lucas for my first birthday gift. I really appreciate it. This is definitely going to make its way onto the channel. I have to get some fabric for it, obviously, first, but that it's definitely going to make its way onto the channel, so I'm excited for that. So thank you so much for that. We still have our Sew and Tell Elizabeth Hartman pattern that I got for Christmas. That one will make its way onto the channel as well. Maybe not this year. We'll have to wait and see. We have a lot going on already, but we'll have to wait and see. Our next live stream will be on Wednesday. Oh, thank you, Mary, so much for that. Our next live stream will be on Wednesday, where we're doing it with Wednesdays are coming back. We're going to be working on our cross-stitching because I have a whole mess of new equipment to work with that I'm really excited about to give it all a try out. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate the birthday wishes, Kathy. Thank you so much, you guys, for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate that. So next live stream will be on Saturday. No, Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and then we will have our After Dark edition on Saturday with Mama Joyce and Sherlock Cheryl. We're going to be putting together Donna Jordan's Friendship Table Runner. So go, if you have an extra jelly roll and like a quarter of a yard, even a fat quarter I think will work, of extra some focus fabric, go ahead and download her pattern over on the Jordan Fabrics website for the Friendship Table Runner. It makes 2 table runners. We're going to be starting on that here on Saturday, so that's going to be a lot of fun. What else is happening? Next week, not this Monday, not tomorrow, but next week, Monday, we will pick up again with our members-only live streams. That's every other Monday, and we're going to be working on our Blackberry Bramble project. Some of you had signed up for that project. It was a kit project that you did have to purchase in advance. Unfortunately, it does not appear that the pattern is available anywhere that I can find, but I am continuing to keep an eye out for it so that hopefully something comes up. Once the project is completed, I may give the actual pattern away to one lucky viewer. We'll have to wait and see, but that's going to be quite a ways away before we get to it. It is considered a block of the month program, but Mama Joyce and I have the entire kit. So we're gonna just be working on it from start to finish as we go along. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, we have our Twisted Dreams project that we're working on, as well as our wall hanging projects that we're working on. We also have our puppies project. We have our swirling leaves. We're going to be starting on a new one called Timberland Trail. We're going to be working on that one. We got so much fun projects coming up here on the channel that I cannot wait to share with you guys. I know that this particular type of a format for our channel is not for everybody, but I do appreciate the fact that you guys are willing to work with me on it and stick it out with me. We rotate our projects in and out, and that is because I get distracted and bored very easily. We work on different projects every week. But those projects do come back, so we continue to work on them throughout the channel. But it does take us quite a bit of time to finish them. But that's okay. I don't mind the format. It works really well for me, and hopefully it works really well for the rest of you as well. We are also have our quilt along project called Framed Pinwheels. If you have not joined in on that one yet, there is still plenty of time to join in. Because of the way the format works on our channel, you have plenty of time to catch up. And if you want to go ahead of me, go ahead of me. That's okay too. I won't be upset about that. So we are putting that one together as well. Lots and lots of fun things happening here on the channel. But anyway, thank you again, guys, so much for hanging out with me. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And I will see you again in just a couple of days. All right, friends. Take care for now, and I hope you have a great one. Bye for now.